Oh, my grandmother was a midwife, and she took care of a lot of ladies. And it was here in town here, and well, we never did find out or what she did or anything like that, but she took care of a lot of them. But the biggest thing, and I know that Ellie still doesn't believe in it, and I don't know if anybody else does, but I sure as heck believe in it. Did you ever hear of your belly button being pulled?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, my mother, after we hauled bales on the farm, you know, that was a lot of work, hauling square bales all day long, and they're heavy and everything. And especially when you didn't feel good in the evenings, you'd say, Mom, why don't you pull my belly button? So she's okay, so what she'd do, she'd go ahead and lay on the couch or whatever, and she'd grab back here, and actually she'd pull your skin and pop your back. And it would pop. And boy, and I tell you, you felt great. Now, there's some of them that do it the other way. What they do, they put a candle on your back and put a glass over it, and let a candle that was lit, and put a lid over it, not a lid, but a glass over it, and then let the glass go out, and it'll suck like a vacuum, and it'll pull your belly button together. Now, a lot of people don't believe that, but I do. And I'll give you an example. Our neighbor girl, she was probably about 10 years old, something like that, 8, 10 years old, maybe 11. She went into the hospital, and the doctors, for 2 days, doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong. She couldn't figure, she threw up and everything, couldn't figure out. So the neighbor lady come over by Mom, and she asked Mom, she said, would you come with me and pull my daughter's belly button? Mom said, oh, she said, I don't want to get in trouble. She said, don't worry about it. So she went to, that's when St. Anthony's is still up there, and she went in, they closed the doors. Now this was in the morning. Mom went in there and pulled her belly button. That afternoon she walked out.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And they still don't know what the doctor, well, they're probably all passed on by now.
So this was considered sort of something like that you shouldn't talk about doing, sort of like it wasn't.
Yes.
I mean,
well, in the hospital, yeah, she didn't want anyone to, I mean, she didn't want to be caught doing that.
Yeah,
Why?
she didn't want to be caught doing that.
Probably because, I don't know.
But anyway, she did. She went in there and
I don't
pulled
know.
the little girl's belly button, and in the afternoon the little girl walked out.
Okay,
And,
good.
and the doctors wondered what happened.
This grandma
But they
too.
never did find out what
So
was.
is this a German thing that they would do?
No, it's a German thing, yes. It's a German thing.
And this,
And they say a lot of it, it's a myth. No, I believe in it 100%.
I was always afraid my intestines would come out.
I asked her
Where do they
once in a while,
put the
my belly button,
glass?
she said, no way.
Where did you put the glass?
Hey, what?
Where did you put the glass?
On the candle.
Yeah, where?
On
What part of the back?
Oh, right here in the back here,
Oh,
In the middle
above the
part?
belt.
Okay.
Above the belt. And some
Oh,
put on the belly
some-
too.
Oh,
Some
then
put on the belly.
You would put in the
But
candle.
Mom always pulled our in the
Lift.
back. She grabbed the skin because it's more flexible back there, but actually it pulled it up like that and it popped.
Oh.
It just cracked. Boy, and you felt good.
Okay.
And a lot of the ladies that couldn't conceive, they would go to her,
This is your grandma?
grandma.
My grandma.
So she was an adult when she was the first generation here?
Yes.
Or did she come here as a child?
Your grandma, did she come here as a child?
Oh, wait, as a child? Yes.
So her parents were the first.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
my grandpa, both of them come over on ships
As a
from
kid.
Germany.
As a child.
Well, as a child, yeah, or as a teenager or whatever, and they homesteaded. Well, my grandma's mom and dad, they homesteaded over Victoria, but my dad's parents homesteaded Munger, so that's where they grew up.
But the ladies that couldn't conceive, they go to her, and she'd massage the uterus. And she said they have a tipped uterus. That's why they don't conceive. And many of people tell me that they had babies after that. They were able to conceive.
So where did your
And there's
grandma
six-
learn all that?
Probably from German books. Is that where she learned
what?
it? Where did Grandma Dryling learn those?
From a book.
Yeah, I say German books. We have a German book at home. And of course I can't read German, but
But that's not
I'm
that's
sure
not a
it's a veterinarian
it's a
one.
veterinarian book.
But but there's probably things that are the same.